Hey guys, what up here, and welcome back to NASCAR 2003 for race 25 or 36. We're going to Darlington for this other 500, and I'm not scared. I know going into it, I'm not going to win, and it's such a good feeling. Now, I just want to point this out again, because we did it at Bristol at the end of Bristol, but there may be people that may not have seen the end of Bristol. Difficulty, always on Legend, will always be on Legend. Apparently, there's this thing going around, which I don't even know if it's even in my comment section. I didn't even see it when I'm looking through my comments. But apparently, on an emulator, you can mess with the career mode save file and then get, like, change the settings in career, but then overlap it with this to change the settings. And it's like, I don't even know how to do that. I could literally back out of this right now and show there is no career mode file I even have, because I already did it on my PS2. I don't have a need to deal with career mode. So there, that's done with. It's just the narrative has just gone so batshit crazy that I don't know. And the only other save file that I don't have, or I guess I do have, is this. It's custom, but that's for like the fantasy season that I was gonna maybe do on this, but I changed at the last second, so that's really it. I don't know. It's just, I'm so tired of this freaking dumb narrative. So anyways, rant aside, we gained 10 points on Dale Jarrett. Somehow, some way, despite us having a horrifically bad finish. But today's the day where Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon can gain points on me, which will be really nice. Also, paint scheme for the race, the standard Sharpie were made forward. With that, thank you to my two Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members supporting the channel, appreciate early access videos like this and other stuff, as well as channel emails and all that stuff for when I live stream. So thank you as always. It still means a lot. This is still like a secondary income, so this channel still means something to me. So I would appreciate it. So that's it. Let's get into Darlington. Car setup. It's just default, as always. I think in the spring I adjusted tire pressures to go to like 20. It did make me a little bit faster, but I don't think we need it. I think we are competent enough in our own abilities now this deep into the season where we don't need it probably for the rest of the season. So we're just going to have MRN and friends take it away.
MRN Radio is here at the great Southern tradition, the annual Mountain Dew Southern 500, here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Well, I've heard it all week, the track too tough to tame. What's that all about, Barney?
The tight groove they have here makes this a very difficult racetrack. It takes total concentration, but the drivers all race long to be successful here.
Mark Martin had an amazing streak of 12 consecutive years in the top 10 in points, snapped in 2001.
Mark Martin has been a model of consistency since he hooked up with WhatiFRacing. He qualifies well, he finishes well, and everyone out there on the racetrack respects his skill behind the wheel.
Frank Kimmel would like to break this run of bad luck he's been having at the speedways.
Yeah, but it's not for lack of effort. These guys are working hard week in and week out. They just need to stay focused, and they'll get there eventually.
Kurt Busch started on the pole for the first time in his career here at Darlington during the 2001 season.
And that's quite a surprise. The Lady in Black is a very unforgiving racetrack that can give rookies and veterans alike a hard time. But she caught up to Kurt, and he only finished 51 laps that day.
Great introduction. I'm actually really shocked that they actually brought up Kurt's 2001 Darlington race here. Now, I knew he DNF'd, but they acted like as if he wrecked. But I'm pretty sure it was a mechanical failure, was it not? We gotta fact check it. We haven't done this in a while. Let's fact check it. Okay, let's find out. This is a lie. Do you see this on the screen? He did not just complete 51 laps. He led 74. He made it to lap 316. That's wrong. He was running at the end. Was he like a caution? Yeah, he was a caution, but on lap 279. So where are they getting this that his day definitively ended on lap 51? In no metric anywhere here showcases that. So they are wrong in portraying Kurt's race. And I'm upset by that. Because how dare they do my Kurty dirty like that? And that truly angers me. And I want to punch something right now. In fact, I want to kick something right now. Hold on, I'm going to start kicking shit. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do to MRN right now. That's how mad it makes me. I want to start. I'm angry. Why would they do this to him? It's wrong. Because he made it more than that. All right, rant aside. We're gonna get into this race. Obviously, on the start, they're gonna check up. This is It is very easy to gain like 10 spots here, so we're gonna take full advantage of this cheesing. This is very illegal. What if? Well, Ward Burton's car is very illegal because it did not exist. That car did not run on the racetrack. So, we want to talk about illegal things. Let's talk about Ward Burton's car. Johnny Benson! Okay, that was a little scary. But yeah, Darlington's fun to race here. You can kind of go off the racing surface, get a little bit of a bite, and it turns, it does things. It's a really fun, tough, challenging, and fair run. I wish all tracks in this game were on a difficulty level of this, where you're able to run like up in the top 10, maybe top 5, but you're just not going to win the race. That is the ideal goal. And I was thinking of this as like an idea. They stacked up a lot in that corner, but I was thinking this as like an idea to do like a mini season where it's just the tracks in this game that are really difficult. Tracks like Daytona, Bristol. I'm including Bristol just because typically in all the practice runs I did, I never was able to win. So the fact I won in that season mode thing is kind of almost an outlier to the standard. Pocono would be another good one. This one will be good. So maybe if we could somehow, I don't even know if I could even get 10 races, but maybe 5 or 6 race season of just the hardest tracks and try to win it that way. I think that might be interesting as like a concept. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas to do things with the console game side of stuff because I've done everything. I can't say I've done everything. I've done literally everything that had a career mode in it. I guess I gotta be ultra, super, duper, mega, ultra meaty, Mr. Meaty specific on it. Good show, Mr. Meaty. It was weird, but 11-year-old Mike liked it. Just like how I wrecked Ricky Rudd, and I got right side damage. That's my karma. Anytime Ricky Rudd has a good run, I have a bad run, or if I do something to Ricky Rudd, I get immediate karma from that. So that's kind of, I deserve that. We hop to Mike Skinner. We passed him. Thank goodness for turn 3 and the AI checking up a little bit. I think that's like the only corner we have a realistic shot. We're pretty even in 1 and 2. So, you know, we're just kind of getting by through 3 and 4, but okay, my Mr. Meaty tangent. Okay, it came out when I was like 11, and now that aired at like the most appropriate time because I liked it, even though it was weird. It was like the antithesis of just strange, but I kind of enjoyed it. Anyways, I'm just really sad Kurt never won a Southern 500. He got close. I did in 2019. It was pretty close, but 2019 might have been like one of his few years where he may have had a shot. But yeah, Kurt just never had a shot to win here in either the 400 or 500 mile version. I was about to say fart 5. I don't know why I was about to say that. Car didn't like me saying that either, so we're just gonna move on. But someone's blowing up. That's speaking about farts. That's an stinky type of move. Does anybody even know the meme I'm even referencing? I feel like I'm just saying words and no one's just, people are just accepting that. It's just weird. But no, there is a method to the madness. At least I'm referencing things that do exist. I'm not just talking about the Johnny Benson face for the 6,000th time. But yeah, we are in the top half of the field, up to P17. Wonderful passes, zippity-doo-dah through. That's actually a song. I think it's a Jackson 5 song, zippity-doo-dah. I think there you go. There's another reference. I'm not even trying to make references, but I just am. But yeah, P13, not bad. We'll gain a couple more spots before we pit around lap 17, I think. So, yeah, if we could just get out of here with the top 10, that's really my goal. Also, Dale Jarrett's right there, which is not good for his points battle brigade on me. I don't know, I was trying to find another alliteration, but yeah. That's also a song, too, by Queen. Yeah, it's a 4-second song. I don't know why that's even a thing. It's kind of stupid that's a 4-second song. And it's so random. But what's also random is their last song ever. It's called Untitled Track 13 or something. And it's just 22 minutes of ambience. And I don't know how to feel about it. I think it's supposed to make you feel feels and stuff, but like if I'm listening to music at work, I don't want to feel what's the take I'm trying to go with? I want to get music that either gets me in the mood to work, have upbeat music or somber-ish music. Give me something instead of faint noises that I almost can barely hear. Then there's like echoing words. It's just not for me. I think it's too smart for me, and that might be the big problem. I don't know, I'm going on a lot of musical tangents today, even though my musical library is like very, very small in terms of artists I listen to. But anyways, hey, P9. The emulator tried to be a problem again, and I'm refusing to let it be a problem. I've gone to my therapist, and I told him about my emulator issues, and I was just saying, you know, hey, the emulator's really bugging me, and he's like, well, you know, you just gotta stop doing it. It's like, okay, well, that sounds simple enough. So that's the approach I'm gonna try to take with it, unless it gets really bad to the point where I have to yell at it. Now I gotta rationalize it with my therapist, which I may or may not bring my video camera into the frickin' therapist room to prove it. Jim John and Bill Elliott go down pit road. I don't know why I'm saying Jim John. This is back when Jimmy Johnson had respect to his name, not to where he is now. I think he finally surpassed Travis Pastrana in points. It took Jim John like 6 races to do it. But he finally, I think, surpassed Travis Pastrana with his 29th place finish at Texas. So, good for him. It's kind of sad. Also, we're pitting this lap. Last second pitting decision. Let Harvick go through. Okay. I almost missed my pit entry. Oh, and then we were going to get stopped. All right. Bye race. Bye track position. It's all gone. That's a 15-9. The pit crew actually do what they need to, though, unfortunately, Harvick really, really kicked our ass exiting Heroes. So that's a definite spot lost during the pit cycle. And probably more so as we almost LePaged into Marlin. Also, Gordon just... Sometimes I just don't understand how the AI can just get such a good exit speed. Still don't understand that. It kind of angers me. Because I can't really do much. Maybe manual gears may fix that, possibly. I guess I gotta try that out sometime. And when I mean by that, I mean I'm not actually gonna try it out. Hello, Gordon, Carlo. It's actually important I pass him so I gain points on him today, and I failed to do that. Gordon better find a way around Marlin, unless I'm just gonna do it for him, because he was having a hard time trying to figure out what he wanted to do there, but we get a nice run through turn 4. We'll peek to the inside here on Marlin. I think this is effectively everything cycling through, and that's going to put us in the 13th. So, we were running 8th before, and now we're 13th. So, yeah, waited for the pit crew to drop the ball once more. But I think Park's going to probably stack them up, so I'm just going to go way down here. So I'm expecting him to check up. And he kind of did, but not enough to really make things matter. Also, okay, we're still a lap down, so clearly someone has yet to pit, so there's more positions we can make up on the table. Sort of surprised they're staying out this long. But, you know, if they want to throw the race away and be stupid, be my guest. I just hope it's not Dale Jarrett or somebody worthy of note in the points. There we go. Gordon finally found a way around Park. And now we're P12. Or P11. Nope, P12. Okay. There we go. We're going to peek to the inside. P11. Can't do it. I don't know who is leading. I'm kind of hoping it's a couple of guys so we could guarantee a top 10 spot. Because right now, this might be another race where we're not going to finish top 10. And this one's going to actually upset me because I know we had a top 10 car. Well, I guess same with Bristol, but the pit crew, once again, I don't even know if it's the pit crew. It just, my AI was just slowing me up going down the pit road, which not much more I can really do. I pitted 1 lap after the green flag cycle, like, officially began, so now staying all the way to the right when I was entering pit road, so I don't know, but hey, we're going to pass Jeff Gordon. That's a spot. P11, and 10th is way up the road, so I'm not going to say this is all we're going to get, but it's going to be tough to sweat this out. Finally, they pit. So I think we're going to get... We should have a lock on a top 10. I hope. Good news. We're going to officially lock a top 10 spot. I don't know if we're going to get much more than that. If anything, I'm glad we got extra laps to make up this time, because after Dale Jr., there is a swarm of cars just begging to be passed. And maybe we can do it. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. You know, I was just thinking of this. I don't think I've ever really had a season mode where all the comments are rooting against me. I don't think they want me to win this. And you know what? I don't blame them. But I don't know what I can do other than just simulate the race and just stop caring. But then it just feels very manipulative to do that. And very gimmicky. And it just feels wrong. So if I'm going to lose points and all that stuff, I want the AI to, like, earn it. I don't want to just hand them points. I mean, we're still going to give it our all. We're still going to try to get the best day we can out of it, but I'm never in any circumstance going to just purposely sandbag to make the championship battle interesting. Speaking about interesting, I think Bill Elliott's the one stacking up this whole group of cars here, so those are all free spots. Dale Jr. just lets me go. He doesn't even fight it. He just accepts the fact that I'm better than him, which is a weird sentence to say, but considering the amount of wins I have this year, I almost have as much wins as he had at DEI, damn near. So, yeah, that's another spot. Same with Newman. Oh, boy. That's some contact. Oh, more contact. All right. Surprisingly, no right side damage for him. I'm surprised, considering I just booped Beedly Bebop on him. Another mechanical failure. And that's to Mark Martin. No! Oh, that's actually for position. So, 6th, 5th, and 4th. They're all right there. Same with Dale Jarrett. And he's trying to get by Bill Elliott, but the poor AI just, at Darlington, passing's really hard, and you get these instances where everybody's stacked up. Oh, I had to check up a lot in that corner, but he gave me the bottom. Same with Bill Elliott. And that's P4. We went from being outside the top 10 for so long to being in the top 10, and now we are in the top 5. I don't understand it. I can't even begin to comprehend it. But Tony Stewart's up there. All of a sudden now just extremely dominant. I guess? Has he won this year? I don't know anymore. Why is Mark Martin logging laps? He's just... That's the most Mark Martin thing ever, to not give up. Also, I'm noticing we're gaining time on them. Man, if our picker just did not... If we just... I don't even know. Because we were right around... Harvick was behind me when we cycled out, or when we went in the pit road. Or he was behind me when I was going in the pit road, and he passed me. We could have been, like, in Harvick's position, leaving pit road and then gaining time from there. Like, we probably could have had a realistic shot to win, had the pit crew and just everything go smoothly. Which, again, I feel like I'm having, like, the 23-11 pit crew where just Tyler Reddick probably could win, like, 5 races this year, but it's having, like, a Truex 2016 season where there was, like, a stat. By, like, race 30, there was, like, 27 races where they had issues out of the 30, or some crazy wild stat. But yeah, it was hell being a Truex fan, watching him literally have the car to probably win, like, 20 races and just the pit crew fumble so hard. But anyways, white flag's out. as we are still closing in on leaders. So maybe Stewart and them pitted a lap before me. And that's why we're running them down so much. I don't know. So I'm surprised that we're cutting into the gap as much as we are. But yeah, we're not going to win. We're going to gain points on Dale Jarrett, maybe, if he didn't lead laps. I don't think he did, but yeah, this turned out to be a pretty good point day. Maybe. Ooh, I didn't know we can get third. We're going to get third. Barely. I will take it. Fine. I'm okay with the podium. Our car was so fast at the end. It was kind of disgusting. And Dale Jarrett still managed to get fifth. He finally passed Bill Elliott. Poor Ricky Rudd. Me and him always find a way to get into each other. And it's so sad. At least he won Bristol. So there's that. So he got his one win a year quota. But yeah, Tony Stewart he only led the last 6 laps. Oh, don't tell me Mark Martin was leading at the end of that. Is that what happened? Oh, that's tragic. Terry Labonte got 12th. Sterling Martin 11th. I guess that's what happened. Mark Martin was leading, and he blew. That's the most Mark Martin. Yeah, 19 laps. That is the most typical Mark Martin frickin' luck I could ever expect. Also, Kyle Petty, Jimmy Spencer blew up. Ha to Spencer. I kind of feel bad for Kyle Petty a little bit, but then again, maybe I shouldn't feel bad for Kyle Petty because he was the one that was like made fun of WinVal for WinVal's take on the 550 package being terrible, and Kyle Petty was just refusing to accept that the package was bad or something, even though WinVal was completely right. So Kyle Petty just kind of, in retrospect, kind of dunked on himself. So Kenseth led 6 laps. Okay. Not going to forget that. Ryan Newman led 5 laps. I feel like I say things and I don't know if people remember because it was like 4 years ago, but like I guess technically 5 years ago. It was 2019, but damn, I don't know. Rant aside, we had a good day, and we gained points on Dale Jarrett once more. I kind of can't believe how that turned out. We were so far out of reach of anything, and then we just got third the last second. I don't understand. I wonder if that narrative's still going to go through it. Oh, you were using rookie difficulty, and that's why. Yeah, because I was able to change the difficulty mid-race. That's what happened, even though it's been on Legend. Why is this being like a narrative? I don't know. Like, God forbid if I play NASCAR 2004, you're going to see me win like 30 races. Damn near. I mean, maybe not 30, but like literally probably tie or surpass Richard Petty's like win record. Because that game's like easier than this. If I'm doing this well here, I'm going to be like doubly well in that. So, get ready. Get ready. It's peak fear time. But yeah, we gained 10 points on Dale Jarrett. Jeff Gordon. It's a great battle for second, I'll say that much. Mark Martin, DNF drops back. I'm very upset by that, but he already got a win, so I'm okay with this. Tony Stewart, that's actually his first win of the year. I can't believe it. And Marlin 10th still. Rusty Wallace 11th. Remember Rusty was up in like 3rd at one point. Ricky Rudd back to 14th. That's sad considering he's been 12th or I guess 13th the whole season. So a shame for that. Bill Elliott got a top 10. That's a 7th top 10. He's only 2 away from tying last year. But yeah, laps led thing. We're still leading in that category. Rusty Wallace still 82. Mark led a good chunk. But yeah, I don't know what more to say. It was good. It was nice to have fun and do well, but it's also going to be really fun when we go out. Actually, it's not going to be fun when we go to Richmond, New Hampshire, where I know we're going to win. So yeah, we're gonna probably destroy them there. So enjoy this moment while we can, and I'm gonna relish in it. But we have to end this video, so it's time to wrap things up. Big shout out my Tier 3 Patreon supporters today for our Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Carrier, Mexican Lane 1986, Jason Hellman, and my name is John for support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel every single month. It does me a lot. Always goes a long ways, so just thank you as much as I possibly can for all the support. See you all next episode for Richmond, where we go back to the Rubbermaid Ford and win. That car has been that scheme did get us our first win of the year at Rockingham, so Granted, it took a lot of lap cars for that to happen, but it's been a good luck charm for the most part, so should be in good favor there, unless something catastrophic happens, which, you know, it's Thunder 03. I mean, the pit crew could drop the ball and pull up Bristol where we lose, like, 15 spots or something, or 10, I don't know, it's just, yeah, anything can happen. But anyways, we're done. See you all next episode video. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.